Oh shit! Fuck! Oh, sorry, oh, Toby. Anyway, welcome to the video. Yeah, this is supposed to be Morbius breakdown. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the trailer for you so that you can watch it, adjust it, swallow it, spit it out, whatever you want to do with it, and then we're gonna break it down. So without further ado, Morbius trailer.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to the disease, you'll find it.
I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
That's not exactly legal.
I don't want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost? Michael, what's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Increased strength and speed. The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood.
How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken?
Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh? What's up, Doc?
Okay, now you've actually watched the trailer. Now we're gonna break it down, and so this is gonna be me playing the trailer, and we're gonna just do. I'm gonna pause and talk about my thoughts. That's gonna be my breakdown because I am not good at these. But yeah, let's do it. Dive right in. Okay, so already I don't like the music theme. Seems kind of silly, but yeah, whatever. So anyway, let's jot that down, I guess.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to the...
Alright, so he has a gift. I'm guessing, you know, he's some sort of genius. I'm guessing kind of like Doctor Strange, and he's playing chess at the beginning. Because all smart people play chess, so, you know, whatever. Good job, Sony. Anyway, so I guess he's some sort of super genius, which in the comics, I'm pretty sure he's I'm a little shady on it, so correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure he's a scientist. I don't remember... I'll have to go back and reread the comic, but I don't remember what he was, you know, specialized in. I do know that in the comic line that he is in, he actually, pretty sure he gives Peter extra arms. But anyway, that is a sideline for another movie. I don't think they're gonna go that far with this. But anyways, continue on.
The disease. You'll find it.
Alright, notice it says
should've died here.
by Sony and in association with Marvel, not by Marvel Studios. That's important. Attention to that.
Years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
Okay, so got a rare blood disease. It looks like he seems like a decent dude, I guess, at the beginning of this trailer. Has a rare blood disease. He's starting to die. This very familiar of Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Harry, who became the Green Goblin. So, anyways, whatever. Something to note.
You're up to something. What is it?
Looks like he's generating
exactly legal.
some sort of serum.
I want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost?
So this is very misleading. Very, very good wording by Sony here. Because they're saying it's from the studio that brought you Homecoming and Far From Home, which is a mislead because technically the studio, I mean, they produced the movie, they produced it, but Marvel Studios is responsible for those movies, like the creative. I guess you could say Sony has creative control, but they're in the MCU, right? They're by Marvel Studios. So this is technically accurate, but really it's misleading because Marvel Studios brought us these movies. Sony just produced them, so you could see what they're trying to do. Like, hey, come see our movie. This is from the same studio from these other movies that are just so happen to be in the MCU. Except for the last one here. Venom. So, I mean, any I can't word. Any person that has seen these movies and doesn't know about the sharing range between Sony and Marvel, they're not going to know the difference. And frankly, it's a little bit upsetting. I'm not trying to be cynical. I'm speaking out loud here. Because if I'm an average moviegoer and I don't know this arrangement, then I'm going to assume that this is in the MCU just by this trailer alone and that wording. I would assume, hey, oh yeah, same studio that brought us these movies, and Venom, Morbius. I mean, assuming you even know Morbius is part of Marvel, which they mentioned at the beginning that it's part of Marvel. So, but even that little title card is confusing, and I'm sure that they have to say that. Maybe I'm not really sure on that, but maybe yes, no, I don't know, but it's misleading, right? So it makes you think that it's in the MCU if you're an average moviegoer who's followed all the MCU movies up until this movie, right? So, anyways, press play.
Michael, what's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Increased strength and speed.
So I will say, it's cool what they're doing. I like the purple and the red and the powers. I like that. However, I think they should have saved some of this. I mean, maybe they need to do something because people probably don't know who Morbius is, so they need to do something to make it interesting. They're like, okay, this dude cuts his hand and puts it to bats, and now suddenly he can jump off walls and it's super strength. Like, okay, it kind of feels like the opening to Spider-Man 1, you know, with Green Goblin, and it's just, you know, different dude, different powers, right? That's what it seems like, and no Spider-Man, of course. So yeah, anyway, there's that. I mean, I'm analyzing this here because I'm trying to decide if I was an average movie watcher, what would make me go and see this movie, right? Why would I want to go see this movie? And also, am I thinking, is this movie in the MCU? Why would I want to go see it? Anyway, let's carry on.
The ability to use echolocation.
Okay, so he can use echolocation. So I'm gonna sideline the average moviegoer piece and flip over to nerdy DualDier, and I'm gonna talk about if they cross this over with Spider-Man. This could be interesting. He's got super strength, and he has the ability to detect echolocation. This could be a good counter to Peter if they ever met up, ever fought each other. Who knows if they're going to? I don't know. Maybe, probably. I'm sure Sony wants to cross him over with Venom. Maybe he'll fight Venom. I don't know. But interesting enough, that's a good counter, right? I think just Peter's spider sense. So Venom's... Does he have spider sense? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, well, let's continue on.
And an overpowering urge to consume blood.
Okay, so he has the urge to consume blood, so he becomes a vampire. What Morbius is, basically. I wonder if that fuels him. So at the beginning of the trailer, he's kind of this good dude, looks like he's helping people, and then he starts to die, and then he does whatever, creates some sort of serum or something, and then cuts himself and mixes that with bats. He does this thing, anyway. So, and then we just saw him, pretty sure, it could be a mislead, that could be the villain also, but it's making it look like he's an anti-hero, like Venom. So it's like, is this the Venomverse or the anti-hero verse? Anyway, continuing on, if that isn't him, and let's assume that it is at this point, this is an anti-hero flick. And, yeah, we're gonna keep pressing play now.
How far are we allowed to
Okay. I gotta go back. Oh my gosh, that was very important. So right here, this is very important, and this is very important. So he's wearing an orange jumpsuit. So either A, he's pretending to be a prisoner, or B, he is a prisoner and he just escaped. And then the other thing is, here he's walking by this alleyway, and there is this. This is from Spider-Man PS4. This is from the loading screen. Give me just a second. I will pull that up. Right, so I've got it pulled up now. As you can see, this is the Spider-Man from the PS4 loading screen. Like almost shot for shot. Just a hair. Oops, I'm trying to zoom out here. How to use computers. But yeah, as you can see, it's obviously it's rotated. But it's basically shot for shot the Raimi suit from Spider-Man PS4. So this initially people were asking a lot of questions like, oh, is this in the Sam Raimi universe? And then on my Venom 2 trailer breakdown video, they actually have the same Daily Bugle logo, and so basically connecting all of this. So it's weird, and there's also theories that Sony is going to edit this by the end, and this was like a rush trailer, it's an early trailer. And that this will actually match Tom Holland's suit, but I don't know why they would do that, because they could just get an action shot of Tom Holland as Spider-Man and throw that on there. I don't know why. Why would they do this unless something is going on and they're connecting all the universes and everything. Anyway, that's it's a whole other thing.
to fix something that's broken? Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh?
What's up, Doc?
Alright, so the Vulture's in this. It has to be the Vulture, right? So that leads to even more confusion, more questions, because, unless this is in some sort of multiverse and the Vulture somehow, I don't know. My theory is that this is actually in the Sam Raimi universe, and this is after Peter fights Venom in Spider-Man 3, and that murderer logo, let's see if I can go back to it here, if I can find it. Oh, I just got it. That murderer logo is actually and spoilers, if you haven't seen Far From Home, you need to click off of this. But in Far From Home, spoilers. In Far From Home, at the end of the movie, Peter, the world thinks that Peter killed Mysterio. Of course, he didn't. All a lie. But you could also argue that if this is in the Sam Raimi universe from Spider-Man 3, you could argue after the events that Peter kills Eddie Brock in that version. And it gets, again, this is really confusing because then people that just saw the Venom movie are like, wait a minute, that Eddie Brock or this Eddie Brock? And then so it's like, okay, are we exploring the multiverse? And oh my gosh, what are we doing here? Spider-Verse and all these things. The simplest way I can answer this is that if this was in the Sam Raimi universe and somehow the Vulture is able to teleport to this universe, or maybe it's an alternate version of the Vulture, and maybe let's take it even further, right? So in the events of Spider-Man 4 that was supposed to come out, Peter was going to fight the Vulture. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, was going to fight the Vulture. So let's just pretend that happens. Pretend Spider-Man 4 does happen in this reality, and he does beat the Vulture, and maybe this is that version maybe this is the Sam Raimi Vulture. Even though it was supposed to be John Malkovich, it is obviously now Michael Keaton. But what if Peter defeated that Vulture, and they're both escaping? The other alternative is that this is the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. He's pulling a Tony Stark, but he's in another universe. Or maybe this is all connected to the MCU, and this is in the MCU somehow, and that is the Vulture from the MCU. And they are going to alter that photo at the end, and it's going to be from Far From Home. I don't know, that's what I got. I think the cooler theory, obviously the fans want, is the Sam Raimi theory that this is in a different Spider-Man universe, because then that would confirm Spider-Verse in No Way Home. It's just, something's going on. I mean, why would they tease us that hard? They could easily just throw a Far From Home suit, and I don't know why they did this. There has to be a reason, right? And then there's also a Kraven truck spotted it. I don't know if it was in this trailer. I might have missed it. I'm not gonna go back, but yeah, that's basically the trailer. That's it. I don't know. It kind of seems by the end he becomes a bad guy. So it's like I don't, unless I'm guessing his boss. I don't know the actor's name at the beginning of the trailer. Maybe that's his dad or something. The guy that's talking about him having a gift and stuff. Here, I'll go back a second.
Michael, I've known you since.
If there's an answer.
Here he is. I missed him.
Gift.
You always.
This guy. Maybe this guy, he does the same experiment that Michael Morbius goes through, and he becomes even worse. And so, or maybe he kills somebody he loves. Right? That sounds like a good, pretty standard Sony plotline. He kills somebody he loves, and then he's able to at least control his power somewhat, and then he goes after him, kills him, whatever, takes him down. He's the villain. There's gotta be a villain, right? Because how are you gonna make Morbius an anti-hero if there's no body that's worse than the person that they're portraying, right? Just like in Venom. So anyway, that's basically it. It said summer. This was supposed to come out. I think it was supposed to come out last summer, if I remember right. And then last summer, and then COVID hit, and then they delayed it full year, and it was supposed to come out this summer, which is now 2021, and then delayed it even further to 2022. So we're not gonna see this movie. This movie's been done for a while, and I think this shifts around whatever they were doing with Spider-Man 3, No Way Home, whatever you want to call it. This shifts around things that they were doing, I think, and so maybe that's why they pushed it back, and because it'll explain everything. I'm not really sure, because this was supposed to come out. So it was supposed to be Morbius, and then Venom 2, and then Spider-Man. Now instead it's Venom 2, Spider-Man, Morbius. So the order got shifted around here. So I'm not really sure how this is all going to tie together, how it's all going to work. I'm sure it's all going to be explained here very soon. And Venom 2 is probably going to add more questions, maybe, about Spider-Man and them meeting up. And then we will get Spider-Man No Way Home. And then hopefully it should clear everything up, or it'll make everything worse. Who knows? But anyways, that's gonna be the video as far as the breakdown goes. So if you're done watching the videos for the breakdown, you can click off of the video. But before you go, please like and subscribe. You're supporting the channel, and I apologize. I just wanted to sideline really quick because I haven't done any videos for about a month now. I've got ideas. I've written some things down that I want to do. I've got games I want to play. Several games actually. I have to finish my Spider-Man PS4 run, and I apologize to you, the viewer, because I mean, if you're watching it, thank you already. But I've been busy with things in my personal life. A lot of things have changed, and I won't be able to make a video every week, but I'm gonna try really hard to get at least 3 out a month, maybe more. But I've got, like I said, I've got ideas. I've got plans. So anyway, stick around. More Spidey content. And if there's a video you want me to do, leave a comment. And you know, as I said earlier, like and subscribe. I feel so poopy saying it. It feels so gross. But anyways, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And as always, great power comes great. I'm DualDier, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.